What's up, guys? Welcome to another video of BDR Fishing. Today we are at beautiful George L. Smith State Park and we are going to make a heater tip video. That's the goal, at least. Well, this is a really pressure fishery. Everybody fishes here. So I think we can go out here and whack them because, like, look at the background. I mean, there's just a bunch of cypress trees everywhere. And I got everything I need. I got top water, crankbaits. I got it all. Hopefully it won't come to it, but maybe it will. Might have to throw a Texas rig. Ground and pound, that's the method. But without, let's get into it. Hopefully we'll go catch a sack. As you can notice, guys, we are fishing out of my John boat, and the best part about having a little John boat is you can take it almost anywhere and dump in. Like right here, we're able to get in these little, like, this is a 400-acre impoundment that you're allowed to run your motor in, which is awesome. And that's just gonna be, it's gonna be a great time today. It's overcast, perfect conditions for bass fishing. I just hope we catch a sack. Let's get into it. There it is. Get a net. Oh, good one, guys. There he is. All right, so this is our tackle tip today. We're out here at a state park. This is George L. Smith State Park, and well, my original plan was to come out here and just whack, but I decided, for all the people that's been asking, they said, what do you do in public fisheries that are pressured? So I'm making that tip video. All right, so my go-to most pressured fisheries ever, my most go-to setup is simply a Texas rig. All right, for the rod and reel, I got a Lewis Pro TI paired up with a Duckett Silverado. All right, what line I use, this is Seagar Abrazex 17-pound test, and so I'm looking in here. This one right here. All right, let's go. So what I got here is, I got a 3/0 EWG paired up with a 1/4 ounce lead weight, bullet weight. And what you do is you take your line, you throw it through the weight. All right, you want it floating or swinging on the line. All right, and knots can vary between person to person, but I've always tied the polymer. It's a knot I trust the most. And what you do, you take a loop, make an overhand knot, and then you got another loop in your hand. You put the hook through it, and you just pull. Push your line a little bit, you're good to go. Take a pair of clippers. I use wire cutters. All right, for baits, I go to my go-to. This is I like Zoom Speed Crawls. They're just subtle. It's like a little crawl. Fish love them. And I'm gonna show y'all how to rig it. This is the Zoom Speed Crawl. See, it's got small appendages and is not too much for these pressured fish. So what you do is you take the hook, take it to the bend, pull it through, slide it all the way up past the line, right where the bend is. You want to take your hook and you want to measure it just like that and pull it all the way through. And you see right there where the hook point is, you want to pull it through the top of the bait. That way it's completely weedless, guys. That way you don't get snagged on logs and trees and whatever's down there on the bottom. And then after you get that, you're ready to go. That is my most best tackle tip for pressure fisheries is the Texas rig. Alright guys, so in this first clip, I'm just really riding around the pond trying to get a good feel for it. I started off with top water and fished the edge of this lily pad line, and I was just trying to figure out just where the fish were positioned and if I could get a top water bite. Because when I'm breaking down a first pond for the first time, I really like to just like get a layout and figure out where I want to start at. And that's exactly what we did. Alright guys, after fishing that lily pad line for about 20 to 30 minutes, it just looked saucy. I had cypress trees up in the lily pads, and I was skipping my frog as far back up in there as I could. And after fishing it for a while, I just realized that it just wasn't working. And I eventually tied up and switched up to a chatterbait. Let's see if I can get one. Like I said before, guys, we've never fished here before, but so we got to figure them out today. But one thing I like to do when I like to break down a pond is pick one, I guess in this case a lake. I like to pick one moving bait and one like Texas rig bait until we like really figure out what they're biting on. So I'm throwing a chatterbait and my dad is throwing, what are you throwing?
Throwing a lizard.
And a lizard. We're just doing what I like to do, is cover water. Covering some water. There he is, guys. Got one. There he is. Oh, good one, guys. Well, get in here. Yes, sir. First fish. Good one, too. On the old crawl. Look at that, guys. Quality fish. Oh, yeah. Probably about a 2-pounder, pound and a half. Look at the colors on him. So dark. Still using our finder baits. Oh, I feel like a bite. Oh, there he is, guys. Got another bite. Might be a brim, actually. Oh, that's bass or a mudfish. There he is. Get the net. Number 2, guys. Like I said, you gotta use your finder bait. And I think I know what they're doing. That thing is a dink. 12-inch. Put it in the cooler. All right, guys. So we just caught that fish, and as I was saying, you gotta use your finder's baits. And what I've picked up, just want to show y'all again what I'm using. I'm throwing a Zoom Speed Crawl, 1/4 ounce bullet weight, 3/0 EWG hook. You know, Lewis Pro TI Ducket with a 17-pound fluoro. But what me and my dad have noticed is the fish are kind of pushed up in these like little pockets away from the wind. The ones with the least amount of wind on it, it seems to be where we're getting our bites at. And one little thing I've noticed is I've been dead sticking it. And what that means is basically you throw your bait out here, you let it hit the bottom, and it's on the bottom. You do not touch it, you don't bump it, you just let it sit there. And what I'm doing, I'm just kind of like slowly just dragging it back to the boat. And that's how I caught both of those fish, actually. On those tougher days, they want a very slim profile. Like my dad's throwing a curly tail worm. We might have to change him up to a trick worm. You got one? Oh, he's got one. Oh, he missed one, guys. That was definitely a fish. He was gone with it. Oh, I got him. Haven't picked it up yet. Thought he ticked my... Alright guys, maybe this will pick up. We might fish this pocket one more time. Guys, can I catch one on this birdhouse? You think there's a fish on it? There he is, guys, got one. There he is. This is how you catch fish. Part 1000. See? Got this pattern figured out. But we're not putting that level, guys. It's just too small. All right, guys, we just caught that little guy. Right where I said he was gonna be. He's gonna be on that birdhouse. And another thing I found, look where we're at. You guys can see, we're right up against the bank and there's land exposed. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all guys, I haven't had a bite anywhere but against the bank. And that's just crazy to me. I was expecting to catch them out in the middle on that flooded timber. And I just haven't had a bite out there. They're pushed up close to cover, right alongside the bank. I don't know why, but that seems to be what's getting it done today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you want to, please smash that notifications bell, and so you can get to watch more BDR fishing. Who wouldn't want to? All right, we had a tough day today. I only got 2 in the well. If you want to see how to make an actual live well, that's what I put my water in the well wood. But if you want to see how to make one of these live wells, I'll make it one. I'll give a demonstration for everybody that's out there in the John boat. These are our 2 fish, guys. They're nothing special. We're gonna get a release on them. There we go. Look at that one. That's a good fish for out here. Pressured fishery. Good fish. 2.5 pounds. Thank you. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Go stick 'em.